Have y'all ever loaned money to a partner, or do you even consider it a loan if you guys are together? This story says, am I the asshole for wanting my girlfriend to pay back money that I loaned her? Hi guys, I need some insight on my girlfriend of 6 years and a loan that hasn't been paid back. For context, we have a good relationship, but recently have been facing one or two issues. We've also kind of realized our financial values are slightly different, where she is a lot more generous with her money and with gifts. Money is shared around her family a lot more than mine. However, overall, she finds it hard to save. I am opposite, and I am on the more frugal side, similar to my family, and have been able to save a decent amount of money, or at least try to buy my first house. Income wise, we are also on somewhat different figures. I earn roughly 2 to 2.5 times more than she does. As for the issues with the loan, I have loaned her approximately $10,000 a little over a year ago to help her buy a car that she really wanted. She had also somewhat fallen on hard times and couldn't afford the car without my loan. Fast forward to present, she's been in a good job for the last 8 months. However, to me, it seems like she doesn't have much intention on paying the loan back. When I initially loaned the money to her, I was very clear that it was just a loan and I would want the amount paid back at a later date, in which she enthusiastically agreed. 3 years dating and planning a future together, I had the utmost trust in her. After bringing the subject up recently, she has been saying she has been blindsided. Girl, how the fuck is you blindsided? This man told you that you had to pay this money back. Was you blindsided because you thought he was gonna forget? That's what it was. She thought she was about to bamboozle you, OP. Or she thought since she was, giving you every night that you weren't gonna be worried about it. $10,000 is a lot of fucking money. She thinks since we are planning our futures together and our money will be pooled together eventually, that she shouldn't have to pay it back. What did I tell you? This has really led me to question the different financial values we have. I'm trying to figure it out if I'm an asshole by still asking her to pay back the original amount in which I loaned to her a year ago. And OP also included some extra info. It says, the car is in my name, which is my security. I told her once she has paid me back the car, I will be transferring it into her name. And there's an update. It says, thank you all for the feedback. I can't reply to everything. Here's some crucial info that I missed out. The car was only $10K. I paid for it in full outright. Regardless of how our relationship goes, I would never sue her for any money. He does not come from a poor family, rather wealthy actually. And then he goes on to say, I need to be very clear. It's not about the money. It is about the principle behind it. Promise that was made, an agreement, her word. These little things matter to me, not the money, particularly when thinking about things such as marriage. As people have suggested, our financial incompatibility is an obvious red flag and either needs to be accepted to stay together or worked around, or we will end it. I will think over this next few days. Thanks again for any input. I think this is a red flag, OP. I think that everybody in the comments is right. You should take this into consideration on if you're going to stay with her or not. She doesn't seem trustworthy because she's not even trying to pay back the money that you made it very clear was a loan. Like, regardless of if anybody else feels like, oh, you shouldn't just be loaning your girlfriend money, you should just give it to her, like it should be a gift. Regardless of that, it's the fact that you said that out loud to her and it was an agreement between the both of you. And then when you decide to bring it up again, she's talking about you blindsided her. That's manipulative as fuck. I don't like letting you know what it's gonna be like if you guys get married. Not even with just money, but maybe you just can't trust her in general.